Hello everyone, and welcome back to my let's play of the Seance at Blake Manor. Last time we had our lunch with Marquez, and overall did a bunch of snooping around, gathering information on Coventry and Carrot, who we learned is a lonely old man with no legacy to his name, and gathering information on... yeah, I think that was kind of it. I forget if we went through... yes, we did go through MacLeod's room and identified that she and Lau are in fact lesbians, and we need to talk to MacLeod. But before we do that, we need to talk to Miss Joyce.
Teaching me magic to...
She's teaching you what? That little witch? Lord bless and protect me. If I had known Miss Dean was a bride of Satan, and corrupting you too.
Ah, so that's the issue.
I should have done things differently.
It's only magic. To give me a better way in life.
Saoirse Murphy, you stay your tongue. After all the Marquess did in letting you stay, you bring that into the house.
Me! He's the one who brought it. He and his friend. We had no say. I'm just making the best of it.
His friend. That's curious.
The Marquis did nothing for me, but let my child be taken, which I could have stopped. If I knew half of what these people know.
That's the devil tempting you, child.
More than the Lord's ever done for me.
Oh, she's not gonna like that. Okay. Saoirse. So you are into magic. But first of all, Miss Joyce.
Good day.
Hello, sir. Anything I can do for you?
Your goal is to stone Miss Mantovani to death before she is able to conduct the seance.
Oh, Lord. Oh, my sweet Lord. What is wrong with me? Every moment the witch lives, I sin. Even Abraham could kill his son for God, sir. Why? Why is it so hard to kill a damn witch?
Could you forgive yourself if it were easy? Is this truly what God intends? Think, Mrs. Joyce.
You don't understand. She's just been so kind, and I keep seeing her face. Except there's wet red down her skull, and the squelch of bone mixed with the scent of iron. So thick you can taste it. And her hair is matted, and she's crying, and I just...
None of it happened. None of it has to.
Doesn't it?
No, we are godly. But not everyone needs to be godly to be good. And just because somebody is a mystic, that doesn't also mean that they are monsters.
That's a pretty radical position.
Oh, I want to believe that. But every time I try, it feels like I'm questioning him.
So try again. God is steadfast enough for questions, Mrs. Joyce. And he's good enough to love you when you seek answers. I have faith.
Oh, sir, oh, you're right, aren't you? I can't do it. I almost... Oh, could I? Oh, sweet Lord, forgive me. Maybe he sent me an angel? To show me these people aren't savages. Please, take this. It's St. Bridget's cloth, a brat vride for your protection. I pray the Lord keep you safe.
Oh. So this is also the item we need for the prayer. Okay.
Then you're not?
I mean it, sir. I'll find a way to repent. I don't know how yet, but something will come up. I have faith that it will.
Good. I know this is a lot. I'll be back to check on you, Mrs. Joyce.
Okay, so what do we need for Mrs. Joyce then? Mrs. Joyce felt it was her God-given duty to stone Miss Mantovani to death. She didn't want to do this. I have convinced her to be more open-minded about the others' beliefs, and she is willing to try and experience something suitable. Don't focus at all. I guess we probably just need to bring this to the prayer. I'm guessing that is the only thing for him. Yeah, for you we need the basement. For Dupre, we just need to go and do the thing. Yeah, I think that's it. That's it, actually. Let's talk to you. I guess we can ask about that. Luggage left for Bay 12? I'm not sure about that.
Mrs. Joyce, you told me before that you wish to repent for your actions. Is that still true?
Oh, yes, Mr. Ward, it is.
In that case, Mr. Dupre is in desperate need of your help. The spirit of his dearest friend has been trapped inside the manor, and only a worshipper of St. Bridget can set her free.
St. Bridget? But I had no idea she cared for people such as them. The Lord truly does have a lot to teach me these days, doesn't he? Yes, Mr. Ward. Tell him I'm ready and willing to help. Whatever it takes, I'll be there.
Okay. So that's actually all we needed.
Hello, sir.
Hello, Mrs. Joyce. Do you know... I cannot find the right words to say.
Oh, thank the Lord, sir. Me too.
I suppose, thank you, Mrs. Joyce. I can't imagine this is easy for you. What can I do to make this less frightening?
Sir, you are in mourning. I should be the one to ask that question. And yet you're asking me, who treated all of you like... Oh, you're all so... different to what I expected. Let me try to be different too, sir, and tell me what to do.
Simply be here, Mrs. Joyce. That is more than enough.
Okay, let's do the ritual.
I'm not sure that I...
You fear the flame, don't you, Mr. Ward? I can see it in your eyes.
Yes. It's taken a lot from me.
You know, Breed, your St. Bridget, they are fire deities. Laura was a priestess of the flame. She was part of a sisterhood who kept a sacred fire going back home. And a part of her was given to that fire, as was her wish.
That's beautiful.
I think it's funny, and very like Laura, that she picked you to manifest to. One last playful act.
I'll admit I do not see the humor, but sure.
I'm scared too, Mr. Ward. I've never been so out of my depth. But I see now we have to face our fears, to grow. Each one's work will be made clear, for the day will reveal it, and fire will test it. The fire will show what each person's work is worth. 1 Corinthians 3:13. But as a godly man, you already know that. What is your work worth, Mr. Ward?
Well, it's about that time, Laura. I won't say goodbye again. I've already done it twice. Instead, perhaps we could say, see you soon, old friend.
And she has departed. And I guess they are protected for the ritual. Sad, I mean.
Thank you, Mr. Ward. Both of you.
Oh, sir, you're crying.
My heart's never been broken quite like this, Mrs. Joyce. but I weep with joy that she may be at peace. Thank you for your help. Without you, she...
I'll not suffer to think about it, sir.
Mrs. Joyce, now that your mind is changing towards these ways, will you join me for the seance?
You know, I think I will. I didn't realize before, but I was harboring a deep dread about it. Now that it is gone, I would like to attend.
I know what you mean. It's as if some part of it felt it to be unsafe. But now, I think Laura is watching over us and wants us to be there.
Come, let's get you inside. I'll make you a hot cup of tea.
Really jumped at a dime.
Thank you, Mrs. Joyce. That would be much appreciated.
It's not that I'm against the redemption stories, it's that it feels like a bit of a sudden shift for a person who was nailing Bible verses to people's doors and planning a murder. The character arcs are rather sudden around here. I would give anything to speak to Eamon again, to apologize. But to summon his spirit in the flames, I can see the comfort it brought to Mr. Dupre. It would be so easy to see you again, but I don't think I have it in me to call you here this way. I've dragged you through the fire before. Never again. Mr. Dupre is now protected from harm at the Seance by Laura's spirit. With help from myself and Mrs. Joyce, his friend's soul is now freed from the Manor's grip. Mrs. Joyce is now protected from harm at the Seance by Laura's spirit. Mrs. Joyce has repented for her fearful ways and has opened her heart to other beliefs. Heresy! Heresy! Okay, good. We are really knocking people off the list here. I think it's going pretty well. The 3 aspects. I wonder... no, we have not. We don't need the urn or the board. We don't have anything to ask Dupre. We don't have anything to ask Fiat. Mantovani is a maybe. Let's see what we have here. For the basement, we just need to wait for people to leave. Mantovani. I don't think there is anything we can really do with Mantovani. C notes, we need the basement. You, we need the basement. Investigate the burned symbol, you say. Let's see, where was it? Burned symbols. Yeah, I don't see anything we can do with them right now. I think we need more of the basement for this. Hunter, we need to wait. We can go confront MacLeod. And Scarit, we need to talk to a terror person. Actually, yeah, Mantovani is here. So let's go and yap with Mantovani about the tarot cards. No?
Signor Ward, you come for a card reading then?
If you'd be so kind.
I didn't, but thank you.
It is a kindness to give me an excuse to do so. I miss my old ways sometimes. Come. Shall I read your cards?
After that display, how can I refuse?
After what display?
Come closer then, Signor. A 3-card spread, Signor. 1 card for your past, 1 for your present, and 1 for your future. Let us begin. The 3 of Swords. Swords cover the intellectual realm. And this one in particular deals with heartbreak. Love, perhaps, but also grief, sorrow, perhaps even betrayal.
Surely your cards can tell you which.
They're pieces of paper, Signor. They can't answer anything. They put you in front of questions that you may choose to ask yourself. or not?
Oh, in short, it's psychoanalysis, not fortune-telling.
If these cards are to mean anything, only you will know it. The Tower.
Well, that's a bad card.
Major Arcana. These cards deal with big, life-changing affairs. As you can see, lightning, fire, destruction, and chaos are the purview of this card.
That sounds bad.
It is bad.
What is bad? This card would suggest that you are, or soon will be, in the middle of something significant and unavoidable.
Oh, like a highly murderous seance.
Bad is not the right word. But neither is it good.
Oh, the wind!
A reversed Wheel of Fortune.
Does that mean anything?
Everything means something, Signor. Normally, a card is upright or reversed. When upright, this card, the Wheel of Fortune, means good luck, prosperity. Reversed, it means, as you may suspect, bad luck and the misfortune. On its side, I believe it means both are possible. I think your future, perhaps all of our futures, are very much in your hands.
Indeed, everyone's life depends on whether I figure out their problem and help them to solve it.
However you resolve your tower, this here and now, your own reason for attending, it seems likely to affect us all. You see, I was not wrong. There is more for you here than a mere seance.
Indeed. Though I am unsure what all this means.
It means, Signor, tread carefully, but act decisively. So much hangs in the balance. And now, perhaps a more traditional conversation, see?
Yes, I need to ask you about Mr. Skerritt.
What should we discuss?
What would you make of a reading made up of the Hangman, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Death card? Oh, let me see. 2 major arcana in one spread. There is a lot going on. Perhaps turmoil in the recipient. First, the cards themselves. The Hangman. He represents sacrifice, new perspectives, higher learnings, this kind of thing. It is a card of great wisdom and personal growth. Death. Now this can, of course, mean death. But rarely is this the case. It symbolizes more of a transformation or transition in life. A fork in the road, see? The Ten of Pentacles is for legacy and prosperity being passed down through generations. It is hard to comment on a spread not knowing the recipient, their question, all this. But a cold reading of this, I could take it to mean that somebody needs to make a sacrifice and undergo a transition to gain a new perspective. They do this, and they may find something they seek, a form of enduring happiness, perhaps. And are there other ways to read this? Of course. There are many ways to interpret the cards. Take an extreme, for example. In a literal way, these cards could mean a person must undertake an ultimate sacrifice, death. A legacy might be created. A legacy might be created then, through the nature of the death itself. Or maybe the Hangman returns here, and new learning is left in their wake, which forms the legacy. Mind you, this is a shallow reading, and only takes the face value of the cards into account, but shows how wide a range of interpretations there are. See? Okay, we got information on Skerritt. This would be cool to know, but I don't think it matters. I want to ask you about... I haven't asked you about Evelyn Dean, apparently. I don't suppose you've met Miss Dean, have you? We have met. Not here, before, in London, many times. She flutters from person to person to suit her own agenda. I have seen the damage she has caused, so so I stay away. She cannot poison the flower she cannot land on. Okay, good. You have dealt with Marquez Blake, yes? Oh, yes, from the very beginning. It was he who reached out to me to come and host this event. Though how he had heard of me, I do not know. He has been very welcoming. But... It is his eyes, senor. They scare me. Their intensity. I'm not always sure what is behind those eyes. Is it just grief that drives him? Something more? There is a part of me that worries I am enabling something in him. What about Walter Blake? How do you like the young master? I have not met him. The Marquess wants him kept from all this business. Though he would not say it, I suspect there is hope that the Marchioness Costa would appear. That may be too much for the boy at his age, and if she did not appear, that would be too much in another way. No, thus he is saved from the whole thing until a later age. What else do I want to ask you about? Yes. So, tell me about yourself, Miss Mantovani. Oh, I always hate this. I am from the north of Italy, a farming community. It was clear from the young age I was gifted. I would predict things, find lost items. This was cute. But once I heard the dead, the people of my town grew cold. Even some in mia familia grew distant. My nonna, she took me to see a strega, a witch. I was taught tarot and our folk magic. Italy has its own magic, of course. Soon I was good enough that I made a name for myself. Money and fame came not long after, which is how I came to be here. See? Someone told me Miss Dean was specially invited to the seance. Oh, like me? They invited others. Oh, Signor Ward. Will I never be enough for these rich people? Oh, I do not think... Oh, Signor Ward, please, I am making fun. What do I care who has been invited alongside me? I'm still numero uno. Forgive me if it's impolite to ask, but am I right in thinking an event such as this one must pay quite well for you? Is it impolite? Maybe. Oh, you're right, Signor. We will keep it a secret. It does pay well. Very well. Better than any I have hosted before it left. I did not come here for the weather alone. I think Marquez Blake was very anxious for it to happen, you see. So, you are the mystic leading us in the Grand Seance. See, while I began my career with the tarot, and I love it dearly, it does not provide the same show as the seance. There is nothing like it, to press your hand to the veil, and feel another on the other side. The spirit calling back. And this one, where the veil will fall down like stitched curtains. There will be nothing to compare, Signor, I assure you. Okay, this is not providing me much information, unfortunately. Yeah, no, I need to
Of course.
go and do other things. I also wanted to ask the Miss Joyce about Walter. Because I think we should ask every member of the house staff on the topic. You are in the ballroom. Hunter is maybe still in the basement? I guess, yeah, they are still in the basement. We should talk to you, and we should talk to you. So we actually have quite a bit of conversation to have here. I guess let's also mark on the map who is hanging out here. I think this hour is mostly going to be a conversation hour. Okay, here is Blake. We want to talk to Blake. You... yeah, I guess we can start with the will. Did you know that Mr. Coventry has left all of his earthly possessions to Walter in his will? That's him. How unusual. I suppose he has no children of his own. He must have taken a shine to the boy, whom he has never met. Still. We are not bringing up that he has never met him? It must be difficult, your son's injuries. ... I'm not sure which is worse, Mary's death or his injuries. To know so much of his life has been taken from him. He'll never ride a horse, nor dance with a woman he loves. Will he find love? Will it matter if he does? Or does the Blake line end with him? I would give anything, do anything, take any risk to undo what has been done to him. If that were an option. Might I ask, what actually caused the carriage accident? I suppose you might. It happened 3 years ago. Mary had taken the boy to Gofford for a treat, to see the boats. I suspect there was no reason for it, other than her good heart. A storm came in that day, quickly. The driver suggested they return to the manor before it became too severe. But they left it too late. The roads were muddy, the wind strong. A tree fell, and in his efforts to avoid it, the driver lost control of the carriage. It tumbled, and Mary was, well, she was gone. The driver, bless him, managed to pull Walter out and carried him back to the manor. The driver succumbed to his own injuries a few hours later, bleeding out. No doctor could get here in time to save him. That this happened on October 31st is an irony not lost on me, though it is entirely coincidental. I don't think we need to ask about anything of this. Don't think we need to. I guess we can ask about Coventry, though I feel like he will not have anything to say. No.
If you'll excuse me. Of course.
Let's move on. We have a bit of new information on Skerrit, about which we need to talk to him. Okay, did we eliminate anyone here? I mean, Joyce is not a magician, so we can eliminate her. Mantovani, you Miss Dean. Okay, so we can eliminate her. So at present, this leaves us with Coventry, Varley, and Walter and Doyle. Which is not a big list, actually. And you probably are related to the basement. Is anyone hanging out in the church? I think what I'm surprised most by in this game is how little talking to people matters. Almost all information comes on people that actually matters comes from the bedroom investigation. You don't really need to talk to anyone until you have been through their bedroom and know a specific hook on which to talk to. Like talking to Mantovani about the Seance and other things is mostly incidental and provides lore. It is interesting, but not helpful to the investigation, which is a bit of a shame, I think. Let's talk to you people.
May I be of service?
What can you tell me about Walter Blake? Am I to believe there is a young Master Blake? It is not my place to discuss the Blake family, Mr. Ward, but Marquess Blake does have a son, yes. You can address any further questions about him to the Marquess himself. Okay, short and to the point. Catacombs? Can you tell me much about the catacombs under the manor? Loosely. I've only read of them, despite my efforts to find a way in. They always seemed like it might draw more guests in. Norman Blake used dynamite to try to open them up in 1834. He died in a blast. I assume he took the entrance out with him. Perhaps the entire structure. Do you give out tickets for the luggage room, Mr. Varley? We do, Mr. Ward. Would you know who owns the ticket for Bay 12? I found a ticket on the floor and was hoping to track down the owner. Ah, I see. It belongs to Miss Dean, but unfortunately, her bags are already gone.
I need no... Sir.
Concerning? Considering she didn't leave the manor. You.
Hello, Miss.
Your goal is to find a fiancé to cover up your relationship with Miss Slough.
Shush! Not so loudly. Oh, but look at me. I don't want things to be like this. I feel awful doing this to Victoria. As long as Miss Dean has her evidence, we are not safe. We'll be ruined if she decides to share it. So, all I can do is try and mitigate the damage. Even if that means... I don't want to talk about it. Please, Mr. Ward. You can't tell anyone. You can't. Please. We will be doomed.
Don't worry, miss. I won't tell a soul. I hope Mrs. Lau is handling the situation well.
Well, she's more calm than I. What will I do without her? I do hope Miss Dean doesn't succeed in driving us apart.
I would say it is odd that Declan lacks any reaction to this, but honestly, Declan lacks any reaction to any of the murder plots we see, so this is barely anything to him.
Oof. The only way I can see that happening is if we somehow get those awful materials and burn them. There is no other way to be free from that horrible woman's grasp.
Okay, so we need to find something. Victoria Lau's goal is to save her relationship with Miss MacLeod by drugging her so she can hide? Oh. So she can... it is to save her relationship with... So she can... What? So she can find Miss Dean? Something like that. So she can rob Miss Dean? Not sure that makes any fucking sense. Is there anything else that I see that would make more sense? Yes, maybe not. I don't think this sentence makes any sense.
Mrs. Lau intends to get blackmail material from Miss Dean at any cost. I should find and confront her about this.
I don't see how drugging helps. I guess drugging only helps to stop your plans of trying to find a husband? Maybe? This is weird.
Hello? What brings you back?
No, not discuss evidence. Yeah, no. Your goal is to save your relationship with Miss MacLeod by drugging her so you can rob Miss Dean. What the... This sentence is insane.
Oh, would you... Please, would you keep your voice down? I am not proud of this. I do not... Oh, God, I don't want to be doing this.
So what you're doing is pretty fucked up.
This whole thing is repulsive. I tried to find the material Evelyn somehow has. Do you understand? But I couldn't find it. There didn't seem much option to me then. I don't want to think what I might have to do. But the more I consider my options, I realize that if Ivy knows what I'm doing, she can't. I can't inflict her with it. I can't.
It is insane that you're drugging her, and this is a massive red flag for any relationship. But otherwise, I really do not understand what the fuck you're doing. I thought you were trying to stop her second sight because it was, like, affecting her somehow? But I really do not see the connection between drugging her to stop the second sight and the blackmail.
I have no doubt I'm sinning against her, Mr. Ward. I have no illusions of that. My hope is that it is the lesser of the evils I must subject her to.
Yeah, no, I don't think abuse is a good foundation for a relationship.
So you're right, of course. I have seen you asking questions, Your business is other people's business, I gather.
In cases like this, sometimes I wish it wasn't.
You think I don't hear myself? How horrendous this all is? I do not want to be here, Mr. Ward. Considering these things, I am doing what I think is best for Ivy. As for Miss Dean, you know I've not yet met with her, don't you? I meant to, but she never showed. Despite what I think I might have to do, I haven't hurt her. And I won't have to consider her anymore at all if...
I am more worried about your drug thing.
If... perhaps you could make good use of this. Could you retrieve what Miss Dean has on us? I believe she stashed it where she's made a mark on this map, but I cannot tell where this is. It does not match anywhere I found on the grounds.
Is it in the catacombs?
Perhaps you, with your keen eye and wandering spirit, might know where it leads. Then it can all be over. A little mercy on us, sir, please. I do not deserve it, but Ivy does. And for all her sins, I do not want to hurt Miss Dean. Do it for their sake, if not mine. I only want to be left in peace. That all this might be between myself and Ivy, and no one else. That would mean the world.
You're problematic. You're so problematic. Okay, we have a map of the catacombs. Oh, of course. Well, luckily we are right by the entrance to the catacombs. So we can go and do that. Varley, we need to get into his safe. We still need more facts on you, but I imagine we'll get to them when we get to your bedroom, and Hunter needs to get out of the basement. Okay. Well then, let's go and pick up the blackmail. We need the basement. So off into the catacombs we go. Alright, I think that was... let's just see. Okay, it is laid out exactly like this, so it is in fact just cell 7. This looks to be the area marked on the map Mrs. Lau gave me. I wonder who might have the key. Oh. Okay, did not expect that. So this is the... I mean... who could plausibly have the key? Honestly, fucking anyone is the issue. I guess maybe Dara could have the key because he is the groundskeeper, but we probably need to ask staff about these cells. We know Varley doesn't have the key. I guess we can go ask Miss Joyce about them. And after we question Joyce and Shorsha, we can ask about... we can go talk to Skerrit. What do you know about the catacombs underneath the manor? Only what I know from rumors and nightmares, sir. Oh, it was just one nightmare, I suppose. I was searching for treasure in these strange tunnels, only I never found it. The tunnel didn't end.
Good. Hello, sir.
Yo. Mrs. Joyce, did you know there are catacombs under the manor? It's a spooky old house, Mr. Ward. Can't say I'm surprised to hear it is even worse than I thought. Okay.
I'll be off.
God bless.
Not helpful. Let's ask you about your magic studies, though. Guess Mary Blake, maybe? Yeah, let's ask them about Mary Blake. Do you remember what the lady of the house was like? Before We didn't speak much, sir. Not socially, I mean. But she was kind to her boy and made the Marquess happy. Speaking of which, do you spend much time with the young master? Sir. We work on our words together, but in truth, he helps me more often than I help him. I can just about read, sir. Only small words. Get by. I'm learning to write alongside the master. It was Mrs. Joyce's idea, that we could help one another. I don't think he tells his father mind. Might be part of why I've been let stay. Bless him. What about you?
Good.
Am I correct in thinking that the Marquess has a son? Yes, sir, but he is a quiet boy. Keeps to his room when there are guests in the manor. Been that way since the accident. Probably the same before, but that was a while back. He was younger then. I assume he was hiding then too, just in his mother's petticoat. I don't really recall. He missed her something awful, the poor lad. But he is a sweet boy. Sometimes you forget he is the young master and not family of your own. Okay. Let's ask you about Mary Blake. What can you tell me about Marchioness Blake? Oh, God rest your soul. She was a good woman, Mr. Ward. Gone from us too soon. The Marquess just hasn't been the same since her passing. He idolized that woman. And poor young Walter.
I'll be
Okay.
off.
God.
Getting more information on Walter. Maybe I am just wrong about him being not real. But since, yeah. Since he's just learning to read and write, he is probably not, not the person who forged a letter. Okay. Did we get something else on someone? I do not see it. Okay. Okay, let's go to the library then and chat with Skerrit. I guess we can check Blake history. Norman Blake? Strange. There is no record of a Norman Blake. Okay, that is in fact strange, actually. I don't think we need any of this. Oh, you're actually here. And here is Mr. Skerrit. Mr. Skerrit.
We meet.
Let's ask you about the Freemasons. Would you be a member of the Freemasons, Mr. Skerrit? Ah, well, that I'm afraid is not something I could speak of. Not to a man that himself is not, if you catch my meaning. Okay. Are you ready for the end, Mr. Skerrit? Had a few glasses, have you, Mr. Ward? Ready to set the world's wrongs to right, eh? Are you? It's quite all right. It doesn't bother me. I've had to face up to it, of course. I am not getting any younger. It absolutely terrifies me, of course. Death. Whoever is ready. Really ready. Well, I suppose I am. Now. I spent a fortune looking for ways out, mundane or magical. Sadly, not something money can buy. But in the pursuit of spell, amulet, or ointment to buy myself more time, I met one of the other guests who is now here, Miss Valentine. We talked. She listened to me, gave me readings. She helped me realize what I was scared of. Oh, she was manipulating you, huh? She convinced me that I didn't have to be scared anymore. She showed me a path to controlling the fear. So yes, thanks to her, I am ready for the end. Oh, you were being fucked with. I drew some tarot cards for myself, but I cannot make out the meaning. And you want my help? Naturally, of course. Tell me then, what cards did you draw? The Hangman, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Death card. Is that good? By Jove, I've had a similar spread myself recently. And the message is clear. The cards are saying there is an important moment in our futures. One in which we can greatly influence things to come, but at some great cost to ourselves. Will we make that sacrifice when the time comes? That is hard to know. But speaking for myself, I intend to. Okay. Dare I say, Mr. Scarrett, you must have built some legacy over the years. Ah. Well, a fellow at my stage always thinks that maybe he could do more. I am the last of my line, you see. An only child who has had the misfortune to outlive whatever distant relatives I once had. A lot of pressure, then, to make sure that I am Scarrett carries on once my time comes. I think that is what really excites me about the Seance. Everyone is so focused on hearing a ghost, any ghost speak, whereas I am fascinated by who the ghost will be. To us, it doesn't matter, yet. We are not summoning a specific ghost, you see. We are going to reach out and grab the closest, and keep doing so until we find one who will talk to us. And that ghost, 10 perhaps, hundreds of years after their death, will certainly be a star. We will all want to know their background, their life. In death they will be famous. Forever. Entire teams will dig into their past, their death, their life. Books will be written on them, and their first words from beyond the grave will be immortalized. Now that is a legacy worth dying for. Okay, let's form a hypothesis on you. But that was the thing to ask. And the cards were actually just a distraction. Mr. Scarrett's goal is to donate his wealth and be immortalized as the first millionaire to speak from beyond the grave. Yeah, no. Don't think it's to donate his wealth. As the first ghost, probably. Oh! To kill himself. Duh. To take his own life. Yeah, should have made that connection.
Mr. Scarrett is planning on killing himself during the seance, so that he will be a nearby and willing ghost, letting him be the one that communicates with the living. He thinks doing this will make him famous in death. I need to find and confront him about this.
Yeah, I really should have made the connection faster.
We meet.
Your goal is to take your own life and be immortalized as the first ghost to speak from beyond the grave.
And what a plan, yes? People across the globe and the ages will know this moment, this piercing of the veil, and with it, they will know the name Michael Scarrett. Impressive, eh?
Really fucking stupid plan.
Frankly, Mr. Scarrett, it turns my stomach.
What?
Why are you surprised?
That the best way you can think to see out your days is by ending them in the hope of impressing who exactly? The others here at the event? Businessmen back home? Or historians in the future? Such a pointless sacrifice. And you don't even know if it will work.
Yeah, honestly, Scarrett, others had insane plans, but yours is pretty good.
I believe it will work. Miss Mantovani can pull it off.
Perhaps she can. And she'll get all the accolades for it too. You know Louis Pasteur for his vaccines, or Joseph Lister for his antiseptic sprays. But not the people these were tested on. Even if this works, a substantial if, given the undertaking and the volume of ghosts already present in this god-forsaken manor, then it will be Miss Mantovani who is remembered. You will be a footnote, subject number 1, as she continues to perform the ritual, unlocking more secrets from beyond the grave, and have no doubt she will do it again, perhaps immediately.
I mean, she won't because she's going to die, but sure.
You'll be newly dead, unable to answer a single question beyond, has this worked? You'll be tossed back so they can catch a bigger fish. Some legacy.
No, that's not fair. I would have given everything, the ultimate sacrifice. They have to remember me, love me.
You're so fucking stupid. It is incredible.
There is nothing about this that anyone will love. Anyone who does dig into your story will only unearth your lifetime of failures.
And what would you have me do, Mr. Ward? You seem to have all of the answers. Yes, I am old. Yes, I have no legacy to speak of. How would you see me change that path, if not at the seance?
Are we going to set him up with Shorsha, with the cook?
You answer me that, and I shall stand down. You have my word.
With his resources and connections, there has to be something more meaningful he can achieve with the time he has left. Something that will get the recognition he so craves, whether he deserves it or not. He could do some real good in this world. Or it could be the asylum for Vali. That could also be the thing. I wonder if the charitable works of the late Marchioness could offer some inspiration. Yeah, I think that's what we're going for. Okay.
We meet again.
Can we... I guess we can talk to you about philanthropy. I believe I know how you might assure your legacy, Mr. Skerritt. At least without...
If this is another dressing down, then I'd prefer it be less public. Come, to my room.
Okay. I mean, it's not that public. We're in a library.
I know about the tarot reading that you received, and I know how you interpreted it.
Yeah, of course you know. We discussed it with Skerritt.
But there is another way to interpret it. Instead of sacrificing your life, your remaining time, sacrifice your money. You have so much wealth, so many connections. You could really do some good with the time you have left. Mary Blake, she undertook numerous charitable deeds and has statues erected for her. And more than that, people speak fondly of her. She is remembered and loved. You have the resources to do the same. Don't throw your life away. Refocus it and do some good in this world. Finally.
Marchioness Blake's good reputation did reach as far as London, and was mourned even there as a result. You make a compelling case, Mr. Ward, but would people not see it as disingenuous?
Genuine or not, you can make a much-needed difference. And that will be celebrated. You will be celebrated. And perhaps along the way you'll find you actually enjoy the good work.
I suppose there has been a gap to be filled since her passing. Perhaps I can do something to help there.
I find it rather hard to believe his turn as well.
It is a better bet than death.
But sure, why not?
All right, so I gave you my word, and I stand by it now. When I return home, I will reach out to any foundations that suffered from the Marchioness's death and loss of funding. This could bloody well work, you know. Good chap.
Yay, happy ending.
Well, Mr. Ward, you've given me a lot to think about. I should like some time alone with it.
Of course.
Okay, Mr. Skerritt will no longer be attending the seance. Mr. Skerritt has decided upon a healthier way of building his legacy. History is written by the wealthy. Mystery solved, Mr. Skerritt. Yes, you have not gathered anything to eliminate anyone, but that is fine, because we are down to so few people. So what do we have now? I guess we kind of have a free half-hour to kill before the basement is free. We could go to the laundry to check everything there just in case. We could also talk to you, Queen.
What?
Okay, yeah, we do not have a book for you, unfortunately. Various books detailing historical land ownership in this region. Don't move that. I'll get back to it eventually. A map of Ireland and one of Connacht, the region this hotel sits in. Some sections are carefully marked out. It looks to be Miss Queen's schedule. I've made note of her movements in my timetable. I think we have already checked her bedroom. Bottle of sherry. It's open, but it's only missing a drink or two. I guess we can go to Coventry's room and check if his book on regional research was what she was looking for. But I feel like it will be in the basement.
What?
Yeah, she doesn't want to talk to us. And unfortunately, Seamus and Dara are stuck in the basement, so we cannot deal with them. I guess let's go and quickly check Coventry's room. And after that, I think we will go to the basement and extensively check the laundry room. I'm surprised by how well we managed to cover the people in this hour. Nope, this is not recognized as anything special. Okay, so the book is not here then, I think. I guess we should maybe go through and check every bedroom just in case. Someone had a trunk with an unknown sigil, I remember. A local newspaper talking of the death of Mary Blake in 1894. An assortment of clothing. Letters. Cufflinks. This is Dracula, I think. Stationery. Let's go and try to... I guess it's the last thing for the day. We can go and try to find that trunk that was unused. Don't think we need to go through unoccupied bedrooms. Probably. Oh. Oh, fucking hell. It's a bullshit book. Of course it is a bullshit book. Yeah, this is a time waster. Oh, this painting glows. A bleak landscape. What was that? The mirror broke. What on earth? What happened here? Was this cracked when I first came in here? It was not. It is just haunted. Ashes stuck together. Perhaps there is a leak here. The grate is rusted. Oh? Did we actually find something? I'm not sure that this is Miss Dean's room. Yeah, no shit, we know what her room is. Okay, maybe we did not find anything. A loose board, but there is nothing under it. Okay, we have checked this room extensively, but did not get anything. Okay. Let's go and quickly try to find that trunk. Whose bedroom was it though? Oh god, I don't remember. Erickson, Barbosa? Oh yeah, we didn't do Barbosa yet, right? You. Oh yeah, I kind of forgot about you. Oops, I should not do that probably. She might be... Okay, she was not inside. But this is Erickson, who is garbage. We do not care about Erickson. Yeah, let's go through Barbosa's room. I really forgot about her. Close. Land records book. Okay, there we go. A record of local land records from the library here. There we go. That was really good. Bookshelf. Schedule for Barbosa. Close. Logbox with a puzzle. Writing materials. I guess writing materials indicate that the person can write, probably. Travel documents detailing a journey starting from Brazil in March of this year. She arrived in Lisbon in June. She then worked her way up to Ireland over 3 months. She was in Ireland for about 6 weeks before this event. Not helpful, I think. She seems to prefer a medium boot. Okay, so the only thing of value here is the lockbox. It's beautiful, and looks like it won't open without some effort. Looks like to open it, I'll need to navigate the emerald into the rightmost extrusion. Oh boy, it is... Ah fuck, I forget what the name is. It's a popular phone game. I hate it. I really, really hate it. Okay, this does not help at all. Does this help? Not really, no. Oh, okay, we can move horizontally. Kind of forgot about that. Rule. I think... Oh, okay, it's actually a very easy version of it. I believe in the original you can only move things up or down depending on how they are located. So things that move up go up, and so on. Okay. A photograph of a younger Inez Barbosa with a woman who bears a striking resemblance to her. Her mother. A burial record from late last year. It is mostly in Portuguese, but from what I can make out, it seems to be for Miss Barbosa's mother. The only thing of note here is the following. Why do my dreams have me stuck at this place? Its endless halls and confusing doors. I want to get out, but I cannot. The night that the dreams do not wake me, I end up at the Seance. I think... Is my father there? So, Barbosa... You. Learn Shay's real name. What? Okay. Who the fuck is Shay? I forget her plot entirely. Learn the name of Barbosa's father. I guess we can go and talk to Queen? I think off-screen... We are going to end the episode here. Off-screen, I will go through the rooms and see where the trunk was, and if we can solve it now. But otherwise, our objective is going to be to talk to Miss Queen. So, thank you for watching everyone, and have a good day. Goodbye!